Bronagh, you're director of the Beardmore Hotel and Conference Centre in Glasgow, a name that I think is new to Confex and possibly new to a lot of people who will be seeing this venue. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Sure, yeah. We're a member of Conference Centres of Excellence, and we're based just outside of Glasgow on the banks of the River Clyde, a very nice situation. We're quite an interesting venue because we're actually wholly owned by the NHS and ultimately the Scottish Government. That said, we've got 4-star quality, we've got excellent conference and residential facilities and excellent cuisine as well.
Can you quantify those a little in terms of numbers? Yeah?
Well, we've got 168 bedrooms. Each has its own Apple iMac computer, which means that if you're coming to a conference at the Beardmore, delegates can use the computer either to watch TV, social networking, or maybe get on with some business, perhaps update a presentation. What we plan to do in the near future is offer them a facility that conferences could have their own broadcast channel, for example, so they can share papers, timetables, information afterwards. So you know, the opportunities and possibilities are endless.
And conference rooms, lecture theatres and so on? Yeah.
We've got 15 conference or meeting spaces. The jewel in the crown is a 170-seater auditorium. I think we're one of the only purpose-built auditoriums in a residential setting in Scotland. Certainly were a few years back. But we've got a number of spaces of different sizes. So if you want to have a meeting for 6 people, or you want to have a training course for 30 people, or a theatre-style conference for up to 240 folk, we can cater for your needs. Also got a large area for exhibitions as well, so it's
easy to get to, plenty of parking, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, we're very easy to get to. We're just off the M8 network. We've got 300 free car parking spaces. We do automatic pickups from Glasgow Airport. It's a free service we supply. And we're also on the rail network, so if you're in the centre of Edinburgh, for example, you could be in Clydebank, where we're located, in about an hour. The sleeper from London actually stops at our local station every night. So if you're going to London or coming back, you can leave the Beardmore, get on the train, which is a 5-minute walk away, and be in London the next morning. So that's quite cool, isn't it?
You talked a little bit about your plans for the future, but any other recent developments? Or,
yeah, well, as I mentioned, we're owned by the NHS, so our key customer sector is really the healthcare market, the medical market, and we're continually, one of our key strengths is constant innovation. We've just installed in our auditorium some fibre optic cable links, which means that we can link to our cath lab and shortly our operating theatres, so that conferences can take place in the Beardmore auditorium and they can be watching live procedures in one of our theatres with multiple screens, the patient, the heart monitor, the surgeon, and it's a really good learning experience for medical staff.
I can't imagine anybody else anywhere could have that sort of facility.
No, I think we're pretty unique in that aspect. And it's a whole package really. It's the conference centre, it's the residential accommodation, the excellent restaurant facilities, the hospital adjoining, and bring it all together in a package. Like next year we're opening the Beardmore Centre for Health Science, which is extra conference facilities and dedicated facilities for medical teams. So we've got lab facilities, we've got research facilities, and we're really quite excited about that. That will be happening, be opening in January of 2011.
Very interesting proposition.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned early on that you're a member of Conference Centres of Excellence. I think that's been the case for the last couple of years or so, hasn't it? And you've actually taken on the mantle of a board director for the group. Tell us why, and tell us why you think the group's important.
Okay, a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm passionate about conference organisation and good quality conference organisation, and we wanted to be part of a group that shared those same values. Conference Centres of Excellence is different from any other chain or consortium. It provides standards of good quality, benchmarking that we aspire to and deliver. People coming to a Conference Centre of Excellence venue know that their coffee is going to be delivered in time, that if their AV goes down, there'll be somebody there to help them fix it, that their experience as a conference organizer or a conference delegate is paramount, rather than be mixed up with the general business in an ordinary hotel. So that was one key reason. For our staff, it's a huge opportunity for them to network with like-minded folk from across the United Kingdom. So our conference team, our kitchen, our food and beverage teams, they could network with other people who worked in similar centres with the same high standards of conference delivery.
There's actually a structured plan for people to meet, isn't it? It's not just informal, as it were.
It means that our staff can go on study tours. They can. I mean, we have also had swaps with staff. For myself as a board member, it's an opportunity to network with other board members, and it's a huge learning opportunity for me. And I hope I can offer something as well. But for staff, from housekeepers through to chefs, everybody's benefited in the Beardmore, and it's been a huge plus for us joining Conference Centres of Excellence.
Thanks very much.